in a real street fight on the street, a trained UFC champion like Tyron Woodley versus an NFL lineman like Brian McKinney. Who wins that street fight, and at what point does size and strength outweigh the focused fighting skill of a UFC legend?
Brian is like 6'8", I don't know, 350, 375. Brian, I don't know how much you weigh. 375. Brian is the biggest man I've ever seen.
He runs 4'9". Tyron?
You're going to need that 4'9" when these hands start coming towards you.
I got strength behind this speed, too.
Yeah.
I warm up with your weight to bench press.
Yeah. Tyron, let me throw this at you, because Brian McKinney is one of the top athletes in the world. He's a big, strong guy with long arms, quick hands, trained, quick feet, very athletic, but he isn't classically trained as like a mixed martial arts fighter. You, on the other hand, have been training this for a very long time. You're very skilled. You're the best in the world at what you do. If something happened where it spilled over into an alley and it was you versus Brian McKinney, how would that go down?
I mean, somebody got to get the business, and I can't be on the receiving end. And I can't be on the receiving end. I got to have on the suit and the suitcase.
Right.
And the thing about a street fight is it really don't matter the size, because when you in a street fight, there's so many different variables to the fight. Like,
that's true.
If you hit the ground, if I slipped on a banana peel and my man V got me on the ground, now we might be in.
If I bear claw you and you just fall on the ground.
If you start getting stumped out by somebody 200 plus, you might have a problem. But the thing about street fighting is different than martial arts. Martial art is a discipline, and people are disciplined to do that. But street fight, sometimes you get nervous, you get anxiety.
Right.
You don't know if you're gonna die, somebody gonna stab you, if you're gonna hit a trash can, if it's friends that are gonna blindside you. You don't know all those details.
Yeah. So Brian,
unfortunately for my man Brian, I've probably had 20 or 30 street fights before MMA.
Right.
So my background, low key, is kind of street fighting. So I'm kind of cool wherever the terrain is.
Brian, look,
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear your side. Let's hear your side.
I understand you had all those street fights, but they wasn't with Brian McKinney. So therefore, it'll be a whole different animal. Me and you in the alley.
You got to be able to hit me, my man.
Have you guys ever seen anything like this before, where like a trained fighter will fight with somebody who's big and strong in another sport? Have either one of you guys seen that?
I've seen a trained fighter get whooped in the street.
Really?
It ain't the same thing. Yes.
No, it's not. I explained the situation before.
You got a referee. You got rules. You got techniques. You got rounds. You got time limits. Sometimes guys in the street, they don't care.
Yeah.
There's people in LA that I will put them up against anybody in a street fight, because a street fight is so fast. You got to be ready to punch quick.
Yeah.
Take your punches, bare knuckles, hands, and then just adrenaline and just the intent. The intent is different. If I'm fighting you in the street, my intent is not to get the referee involved. My intent is to take you completely out. If I get to that point where I'm about to street fight you, I'm trying to send you up top. And the thing about it is, most fighters aren't really willing to go to those means. They're not really built that way mentally. So, but if you put that same street fighter in the octagon with gloves on, rules, now the person can clinch them, now they can grapple them, now they can break their arm. Now they got to do this for an amount of time period. One, they're going to get tired if they haven't trained properly. And two, now they're in a different element. So all jokes aside, just because you're an MMA fighter, champion or whatever, you can't get your ass whipped in the street.
If you like what you just saw, videos, great stories, and crazy photos, we've got more like it every single night on TMZ Sports on FS1.